that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters gon' know.
This was a very experimental video. I was actually trying to eat healthy and see if that would affect my weight, if I would gain weight, if I would lose weight, or if I would remain the same thing. I took my measurements: waist, my hips, my bust, my arm, my weight, and my thigh. Day one, I started off very simple. I started off with fruit salad, a bowl with 2 apples and 1 orange, some grapes, yogurt, and then I have this pineapple. I cut up the apple, grapes, the pineapple, orange, everything, mixed them in a bowl and added the yogurt, and that was it for day one. So let me explain to you. Each recipe was for 2 servings. I think only the first and second day that I ate the same meal, but on subsequent days I would eat, if I make the food this night, I would eat it this night and eat it the next morning. You get? So each night was a new recipe. So day 2, I had macaroni salad. That was pretty simple as well. I had pasta. For day 3, it started getting a little bit complex, where I was having to do a lot of sauteing. I had cabbage salad. I used half a cabbage. I used 1 carrot. I used 1/4 of a pepper, of 1/4 red pepper. I used 1/4 red bell pepper, half red onions, and 1 chicken breast, and then a little bit of chai seed I sprinkled when I finished everything. I cut up the cabbage. I didn't cook the cabbage, so I cut up the cabbage, I boiled water, and I sterilized, is that the word? I sterilized the cabbage, put into a sieve, and then poured the water on it and left it in for like 2 to 3 minutes. And then the carrot, I diced the red pepper, diced the red onions, cut up chicken breast as well, and then I sauteed that in the pan. And when I finished that, I mixed it in with the cabbage and then sprinkled some chai seeds afterwards. Day 4, I had lettuce and cucumber salad. I had 1 cucumber. I had 5 eggs here because I felt like when I did the eggs at first, I felt like it wasn't enough, so I did more eggs. But initially, I had only 3 eggs. So I had 5 eggs, 1 tomato, and half red bell pepper and half red onions as well. So I sauteed that. I first of all fried the eggs with some salt, and then I sauteed the cucumber. No, I didn't cook the cucumber, sorry. I sauteed the tomatoes with the red bell pepper and the red onions. Then day 5, I had broccoli salad. I had half a broccoli, 1 cucumber, half red onions, 1 carrot, 1 red bell pepper, and 1 chicken breast. I sauteed the chicken breast with the red bell pepper and the red onions. The carrot, I grated it. I didn't cook the carrot, I grated it. I didn't cook the cucumber as well. When the chicken breast, the red bell pepper, and the red onions were cooked a bit, then I added the broccoli in just to like get a little heat on it, because I read that when you steam your vegetables or fry them, they lose their nutrients. So I didn't really want to overcook my vegetables, like the main vegetables of the meal. So I just put that in for like a few seconds and removed it, and that was that. The broccoli salad was the only one I had dressing for. I made a dressing for it. I mixed 3 spoons of mayonnaise to 4 spoons of plain yogurt, and surprisingly it was really good. So for all the frying I did, I used olive oil because that's like a better option. These recipes were quite filling, but because this is like my first time actually just going plain on salads and everything, eating salads, right, it was quite taxing for me. So in between the day, if I was hungry, I had fruits as snacks, and I think on 2 days I had nuts. I had like about 120 calories, so I was good. And because it's my first time, I don't really know how to calculate the calories for vegetables, so I didn't really calculate calories. I just felt like it's vegetables, so it's quite healthy. That might be wrong, but I didn't know how to calculate any calories and everything. But I know that in my Greek yogurt, I checked the calories, sorry, the plain yogurt, I checked the calories before I got it, and I think it was like 120 thereabout. I'll check it and put it on the screen. I think 120, between 90 to 120 thereabout for that. And yeah, that was what I ate for a week. Let me tell you now, I didn't lose any weight. Well, I did, but not the way I expected. I started to lose more. So when I finished the whole experiment, I decided to take my measurements again, and the only significant change I saw was in my weight. which wasn't even so significant. So initially I was 74.5, and after this whole experiment I was 73, which means I lost less than 2 pounds, less than 2 kg rather. I will try and compile my recipe at the end of the video, or everything I did, so that you guys can see in case you want to experiment with my recipe. But just know that I'm not a pro. This was like a trial. Like I said initially, it was a trial. I was just trying out to see, and yeah, I enjoyed doing it, so I'm going to continue. But I'm not going to eat strictly salad, because no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't do that. I know eating healthy pays, but I just can't. Like, it's a lot. Well, it's not a lot, but like I just feel like I'm not getting enough, and I like eating my junk, I like eating my cakes and all that. So I'm just going to try to add more healthy recipes to my normal eating. So my pineapple that remained, I made this from it. So this just has the pineapple, ginger, and plain yogurt. Initially didn't have the yogurt, but I just added the yogurt now. I did this on Friday, but I had a little of it and then kept the remaining in the fridge. I kept the pineapple body in the freezer just to preserve it, and then I left the inside, I kept it in the fridge. So I just mixed it up now and put it into this, and it tastes really nice. The reason why I even did it was because initially I was bloated when I was checking my measurement, and I felt like I had lost more than I had lost, because my waistline was initially 25, and that was like way above my starting measurement. I checked inside and I said I saw a ginger and pineapple was good for bloating. I did it. I didn't see any results immediately till like the next day. So yeah, that's how I came up with this. I didn't use measurements, so I can't give you guys any proper measurement. But I think I used 2 gingers and I used the pineapple that was left in this, and I just put in like 2 to 3 spoons of plain yogurt.